Welcome, Saw Logs Plastic Hubs, Jim Dedman. Hope you enjoyed today's video that I put together for you. We're always doing something interesting here in the shop. Stick around, watch the video, enjoy, comment. Thank you. I will remind you of something here. I'm going to try to kind of put this on the end of a lot of the videos. These are the 4 cups. It's the 500 subscriber viewer gift. You have to the 20th, that this video should go out before the 20th, to enter by email. And I will always put a link underneath. Basically, it's also in the description. And to please enter, go ahead. If you haven't already, send me an email and enter into this drawing for those 4 cups, the 500 subscriber drawing. Thank you. Oh, let me get you turned around where you can see. There we go. Basically, all we got is a square. This is a 6x6 square. Now, we're going to make this around, and I'm going to be honest with you, there's a lot of different ways to do this, but here's what we're going to do. The first thing we're going to do is break out the edge finder. I want this to be fairly close to what I need, so let me get speed kind of where I want. And we're going to just find the edge. I got the crank. Sometimes you can just get the crank and not really pay attention. I'm just using the DRO center function. Right here. And we're going to try to get it to wobble a little more for me. There. Sometimes it is. Okay. Half Y. And then we got a 0 number, so we know all we got to do is find it. So I'm not going to. In fact, I'm just going to go ahead and put it in 0. So this is where it'll be the center of the circle that we're going to be working with here. And that's 0. Now we'll go over here. Do the same process. It doesn't matter where this is not. This is this solid piece because we're getting. We're going to 0 is actually going to be where the is actually going to be here. Let's turn this on and speed this process up a little bit. Alright. Like I said, I'm not really concerned with them being perfect because we're going to turn there we go. So now we're going to do this with the 0 too. And then we'll have our X. We'll have the exact center of the part, which that's what we need to work with. Now, they all the time saying there's more than one way to skin a cat. Well, what I'm going to do And I'll show you here in just a second. And let me just cut this off. Or drill a center in. I'll put a center in this part. And then we're going to come back in and we're going to put a 1/2 inch hole down the center. It's just drilled hole. Now, what the plan here is I'm going to put this on an arbor and turn it on the lathe to give me the size I'm looking for. Let me turn this up to just the speed somewhere I feel comfortable drilling aluminum. And we're just going to punch this little old 1/2 inch hole through it. There we go. Now we got the 1/2 inch hole punched to it. We'll deburr it. Here's going to be my setup. Basically what I've done is taken a 1/2 inch bolt that I've cut the head off and put centers in to use for an arbor. And I've tightened it up here. It's chucked up. So basically what you're seeing now, and I've got everything spun up, make sure everything's going clear, and to give me the room to work. And then we're just going to go right in here, and then we're going to start making small cuts. Let's see how this is going to work. We're going to run a pass across there. It should be, if there's a little bit of run out, we'll hear it, because I just touched one of the corners. Go in and cut the corners off with the bandsaw. I've chose not to. I just prefer to turn the whole thing down, because this is not going to save that much time and effort. I mean, it's going to save some. So basically what we've got is we've got clearance. I've checked all my clearances, make sure it's going to clear good. And now we'll just go in, start taking a cut. I'm going to stand back just in case something goes wrong. I'm right here on the handle. So what we're going to do, we'll just take our cuts. Right now I'm turning about 200 RPM. This is aluminum, so it's fairly soft. I don't want to take great big aggressive cuts because it's hammering on it. And it's only being helped by that little 1/2 inch arbor in there. I didn't want to put too big a hole. A 1/2 inch is kind of what I decided on as something to work with. We'll take a little bigger cut this time, and that's what we're going to do. We're just going to basically knock the edges off with the cut so we get her down round. And that's the plan right there. We'll interrupt the cut. We're not going to go much more than that, because that's comfortable for the lathe right there. So I'll bring you back. Okay, I've got the corners off the part that was the square corner, the bigger corners. I've still got the flats of the original plate to come off. I've discovered that we can't take the like 20 thousandths a pass, so we're taking really, really, really light passes, like 20 thousandths depth of cut, basically 40 thousandths OD overall, but 20 per side. it just, we put so much torque down there on that 1/2 inch bolt. It's just it's like twisting and spinning in a chuck. We just have to take lighter cuts to get at it. But we're getting down to the point, it won't be long and we'll have a round part. And that's the objective right here, just to get this round. And this is like the first step in making this for me, because, you know, finding a 6-inch round piece of aluminum at a reasonable price is a bit ridiculous to hard to do. So we went to the metal supermarkets and I got this plate basically for scrap price. And you see me saw the end off of it, line the center hole up in it, the mill. So the bottom line is we get us a center hole in it and we're machining it to a round plate. And that'll give us a start, and that's the catch. We get the first piece. One step at a time. It's always the best way to do anything. A good many passes yet just to get the part round. I've done a real good job of centering it because the original flats all look about the same, so that's good. It's this that we really can't take big cuts because this setup's not really rigid. I mean, it's rigid, but it isn't because we don't have a lot of gripping power. So we're having to kind of take our time to whittle this down to get a round plate. You see that this is about the width right here. It's about a 1/2 inch right here flats. There's 4 of them. This is a little narrower. That was about the same. So we're really close to where the center of the part is. So we've really done a good job at the mill. I'm going to take what I'm fixing to do here is I'm going to spin this thing around, face both sides. I'm going to be faced a couple of times, but while it's to be able to have a place to work from, I wanted to take a light cut on the face. So I basically pull my center back because all I'm doing here is just, see, and then I can open my part up on the chuck and chuck it up and get to the other side. Now this will be faced several times. So, you know, this isn't the last face job because I'm going to have to go in there, or either that or I'll take a boring bar later and come in there and step it or something. But I'm going to go, I'm going down to the, I want this to be as true to the bore as I can get it. So by face down in there, I'll be all right. Then we can deal with the rest of it. Because basically what this is going to be going in there, and if I put a recess in there, I'll be good. So I'm going down to as close to that washer as I can get. And that's basically, again, just to clean the face up and true it. And then we can flip it around and do the other side. And I'll have the, and then we can come back maybe with a boring bar, relief tool, or something like that on the other side of the part here, and relieve the center out on this one side. But basically we're preparing this to get it to where we're ready for, you know, we'll have to set up to do all the milling. And quite frankly, that's going to be the fun. We've got to set the rotary table up and center it. So maybe, I ain't decided. I might glue it up and just scribe them off the chuck jaws and just put it in the vise and mill it. I haven't really decided. Theoretically, you can do that because as long as it's got enough room for the jaws to fit in, it doesn't have to be exact. So that's kind of up for debate right now. My bandsaw had a dull blade when I was sawing them off. I had so much fun I couldn't stand it until I figured out what the deal was. So, and I'll tell you the truth, I may just flip this over and face it this way again and then put it in the chuck and bore these centers, because that way everything's true to the, well, not necessarily. We're getting down close to that washer. It's going to touch that washer here in a minute, so I'm going to try to get on down there. I'm watching it by eye, so see it get down there then, you know, really close, because that washer's sort out around. And then the washer's not made to be a precision tool. So. Alright. Let's just back it off right there, that'd be good. Alright. Now that's as I say, we started it out. We'll fix this a little better a bit. In case you're wondering what I used, this is it. This is I just took a 1/2 inch bolt and I faced this thing off and turned it, put centers in each end. So that's what this is. Simple. One thing that I cannot stress enough, and it's, I know sometimes, and I'll probably, if you look at my videos, you probably think I'm full of it, but you won't, when you take chuck jaws or something apart, you want them clean. And I know that my lathe don't look the cleanest in the world, but the truth of the matter is, I take these jaws off, they're clean. The tapers off, they're clean. You want that stuff clean. I tell you, I worked 40 years in transmission plants, CNCs especially. We had to hold tolerances and stuff so darn close with parallelism and run out, and such things as that. I'm hoping I can get to it with this. That, see, you can actually think about this. You mark these up. I'm assuming, and we're going to find out here in just a New York second, when I check this, I can do this, I clear. Okay. What I'm going to do here is a burr. Okay, I'm going to touch it. I'll set my stop. We're going to come back over. And we're going to, I don't like, well, it's good enough for facing. I'm going to go some more RPM. Seems like I like to feel like I could use a little more. And let's face this thing off. Now the one thing I will tell you is, because you get on the outside of the jaws, that little piece on the inside isn't really going to make any difference as far as the well, let's just look and see what we look like. I see, that's what you're always afraid of right there. So, all right, let me just take it out of the gear on this. You kind of have to just want to take enough to clean it. I don't want to thin this thing down too much. All I'm after is getting a good clean face here. Down both sides. The one thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take, and I'm going to stamp 1, 2, 3 on these too, on one goes in. So now you see I got a nice clean true face to work with. I'm going to go back to that other side. The other side's the one I want to use to put up against the chuck. And see, you got a part of this is this is not a solid part, but this is just a flat plate and mill finish. So we don't know what we've got as far as run out, slickness, whatever. And then what we'll do is in the next episode we'll figure out how we're going to mill the slots in this and all that good stuff. So the way I'm going to set this up, this is going to be the outside edge right here. So this plate's going to be a little less than a half. Then if I need more than a half for setup, we're going to put, there'll be screws put in behind it. So there we go. We've got a, I'll get that out of there with the trash can, and there you go. We got a nice slick face here, and we'll deal with this here in just a minute once it trues off. Okay. That's nice and true right there. We'll go in there and we'll just hit this knee bar, this hole. What I'm going to do is you'll see along in this build the other stuff I'm doing. Okay, now what I've done was just took me a number stamp, put number 1 right here. The reason for that is I'm going to turn this over and I want to put this in the exact same location as I had it. And center it up right dead center where it was and tighten it up. Now I'm not going to reface this whole part because I want this to be with that board. So we're going to see how it looks. It looks good. Now And we're going to do something I very seldom do. Not a big fan of, but I'm very seldom I do this. This is one of the few times that it's either do this or put a boring bar in. So what I'm wanting to do is take this tool and I'm going to go in and I'm going to actually kind of relieve this just a little bit. Just about that much. The reason being is I want to get that other face off. This isn't going to affect how this sets in the chuck, how this is going to set in anything. And what this is for is I'm protecting the integrity of this surface right here for the bore. So this surface and this surface is going to be basically as true concentricity as I can make it with my lathe. Then whatever parallelisms in this part is what in the lathe and the chuck yards off the other side. And even though we're not going to use the bore to grab to, by putting this little relief in here on this side, because this is going to be, I'm going to be honest, this side you see right here, this is the side that's going to always face the chuck. So that's why this isn't going to matter, because the outer surface is the one that's flat. And the only thing I've done the number one for is I can basically keep everything in somewhat of an order. All right. This is the plate ready to be figured out how to mill. So this is kind of the end of the part one of this. And let me kind of turn the camera around a minute. Thank you for watching today's video. This is Jim. This, by the way, I will remind you, this is a copyrighted production of James Dedman, Saw Logs Plastic Hubs, for your personal enjoyment here on YouTube. The other thing I want to do is quickly thank everybody that's out here, that's visited my channel, that views, that comments. Our channel is growing thanks to you, and I want to send you a sincere thanks. Thank you, and have a great day, and we will see you in the next video.